Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're doing a little NHL 20 Ottawa Senators franchise. We're going to go over the off season between year 1 and year 2. And it's not going to be a super long episode. We're just going to touch on some of the major points. The draft lottery results are in. The Chicago Blackhawks get the number 1 overall pick. Then St. Louis, the Islanders, Calgary, Columbus, and then us at the number 6 pick. So we're just going to touch on some of the major points. It's not going to be an exhaustive off-season episode. I don't like to do huge off-season episodes. I like to get into the games and we learn our team as we go throughout the season. I just think too much looking at numbers and ratings and stuff like that is not great. The Blackhawks pick Lafreniere, and he was obviously going to be the number 1 pick. He had 50 goals in 67 games and 60 assists. How do you score 50 goals and have 60 assists and end up with a negative plus minus? I don't know how that works, but that's an insane number of goals and assists for Lafreniere. So Leonard is the number 2 pick, goes to the St. Louis Blues. The number 3 pick goes to the Islanders. It's Artukin. We were looking at Artukin a little bit. And next up is the Calgary Flames on the clock. And we have our eyes on a player. We're going to try to move up and get him. So we're going to work out a little bit of a deal here with the Calgary Flames. We're going to send them our number 6 overall pick. And let's try to give them a round 2 pick for next season in exchange for this pick. And they accept it. And with the pick, we're going to take Matthias Abelchauser. So Abelchauser is a defenseman and in our eyes the best defenseman in the draft. And he is somebody who is NHL ready right away, which we love and we need actually help defensively. Alright, we're going to get through the rest of our draft summary. These are the players. I'm not going to go over each of them individually. We'll learn them as we go if they become relevant. Abelchauser will be relevant right away. We've got Lyson, Perreault, Davidson, Haas, Goldobin, Jench, Varlamov, Pera, and Arvidsson. And we have a coach with an expiring contract. Our head coach, Francois Drouin Deslauriers. And we're going to try to bring him back. I know we didn't have an overly successful year, but we ended the season on a really good stretch. So we're going to bring back Francois Drouin Deslauriers as our head coach here in Ottawa. I like to have consistency. I think organizations give up on head coaches way too soon. Expect too much of them too quickly. We're going to give him a 5-year offer. Which, I mean, that's what he wants. It might be a little much, but we have faith in Deslauriers, and honestly, I don't want to negotiate a coach contract every single year, so let's lock him up for 5 years, see how it goes. And he's going to re-sign with us as we get into our player re-sign phase. We have several players that we want to re-sign, some that are going to walk, some that we try to re-sign and they choose not to re-sign with us. First off, let's get to Connor Brown. He was our goal-scoring leader, and we definitely want him to come back. He's only 26 years old and has room to grow, and so we are offering him a contract. Anthony Duclair, I am going to offer him just a 1-year contract. We expect more out of Duclair than he gave us. I think he only scored 11 goals in all of last season, and we expect more than that from him. We're going to try to give DeMello another contract, give Borietzky another contract, and Schwarz another contract as we find out that Francois Drouin Deslauriers is going to come back. Dylan DeMello is going to reject our offer, so we're probably going to let DeMello walk. Connor Brown decides to renew his contract with us. That is good. It's good to have him back in the fold. He's our team leader in goal scoring. Anthony Duclair will be back for 1 year, and hopefully we get more out of him than we got last season. Borietzky decides that he does not like our offer, and he didn't like the success of our team, so unfortunately Borietzky is going to walk as well. And then we made a trade. We let Craig Anderson go. He was a free agent. We did not choose to re-sign him, so we need to address our goaltending And so we trade Artem Anisimov and a pick for Darcy Kemper and a pick. We probably didn't win that trade, but we need goaltending in the most desperate way. So Darcy Kemper in, Craig Anderson out. It's not a long-term fix, but it's a nice stopgap that'll get us through this season at least. All right, that's it for the offseason of Ottawa Senators franchise. Next up, we'll have game number 2 of the new season here on Mom's Basement Sports Gaming.